How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today I have 3 raid chests for you that we're going to react to here. I opened them. I just pre-recorded these, so they're not live reactions, but I did want to show you what I got out of each one. So I got 1,500 shards from the first one, which, by the way, we had my path had Maestro boss first, and that was pretty tough. But thank God for Q Thunder for basically carrying me and Mark to the end. So second one, another 1,500 7-star shards, and then after we beat Kang, who actually was really easy, we got just some tier 6 tech basic. So let's go ahead and jump into the other opening. Surprise! It's not another opening, and it's also like 3 weeks since that happened, since raids even started. So I hope you enjoyed the opening, but I did want to talk about my personal raids review, I guess, since I never really talked about raids because it's been a busy month. So anyways, raids, they got a bad rap. I watched the reactions on Twitter, on Reddit, on just in game in the alliance chats, the comments of posts on Facebook even, and people were kind of mostly negative, but I will say I genuinely liked them, and I picked Spider-Man Supreme, and I think I picked the wrong node or something because I read it as the more buffs on the opponent, the more damage you do, but whatever I selected, or maybe I read it wrong, whatever I selected said the more buffs that are on you. So I basically had a champion that did no damage the entire time, and we still got through it. But to be clear, we started with we did Maestro, then it was Thanos, then it was Kang. So arguably the toughest path to start on, and we finished it 100%. Our path. The rest of my alliance did not finish their paths. I don't know if they just were inactive, or they didn't want to do it, or they just couldn't get organized. I don't know. I don't even care that much. It's not that big of a deal. We still got tons of glory. The chest rewards that I got were really dope. And the stuff that you can get out of them that I didn't get, like a full Titan crystal, 7-star Ultron, that kind of stuff, is really, really nice for, like, it's not really that much work. So I really did enjoy it. I do think the damage cap is a little low, 10%. You can bump that up to 20%. Whoa, I know that's controversial, 20%. Buff it up to 20%. Seriously, it's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. You know, you get like 2 shots out of a day. I mean, yeah, I don't really think it's that crazy. But anyways, I really enjoyed the free revives. You get, 2 a day, like I said. And I didn't think the bosses were too crazy, except for, I mean, the Thanos block thing was a little annoying. And the Maestro at the beginning with no charges is pretty rough. But like I said, we also didn't really, me and Mark, didn't really pick the best champions for our paths and didn't really understand what was going on, but Q Thunder did. So we were basically just building up charges for Q Thunder the entire time, and then he would go in and smack them down. So, you know, anyways, yeah, so I mean, overall, I did enjoy them. But I understand that it's not everyone's cup of tea, clearly. I enjoyed the idea of getting 3 team members together in a group, and then working with just that group in like a little chat room, and just going in and fighting these bosses. So I'm excited to do another round of raids with the right champion, this time in the right node, and hopefully being more or less of a backpack to my teammates. So yeah, I did want to put this video out and get you guys get that opening. If you stay to the end to hear my little review, my thoughts off the top of my head of the content, thank you, appreciate it. And that's it for this video. Y'all take care. So while I was exporting that video, they came out with an update for the next Alliance Quest Raids week, just like 25 minutes ago. It says 5:55 here. I don't know why, but I think the time zones are a little strange when it comes to the forums and everything. But anyways, so they came out with this update, so I thought I'd throw it here at the end of the video, and you know, might as well. So with week 1 of Alliance Quest Raids officially in the books, we know that there are things that that went well, what didn't. and we will be making changes as quickly as possible. We will continue to develop and adapt the game mode, make it challenging and fun event. Okay, so core mode changes. Revives in the store will change from 2 every 24 hours to 7 every 3.5 days. So I think, see, expiration is also increased to 3.5 days. So they're increasing the expiration time. I think this just allows you to get more done in one sitting. So you can get 7 right up front, tackle those first 7 attempts, 8 if you count your first life, with your teammates, and get probably over halfway done with just the 7 right away. That's really nice because, yeah, it was a little annoying. The 2 every 24 hours was a little annoying. Choice nodes now match the same order as the edit team screen. Okay. Link nodes attached to Ultron now live on the first fight in each path. Okay, gotcha. Removing exclusivity for champs and raids. So now your champions you select for the raids will not be locked to the raid. You can use them in other content. So overall, we saw players getting blocked and stuck waiting for others for quite a bit. Whether this was from revives not being enough for you to push hard in one session or having to wait for others to clear the Ultron link, we hope that these changes lead to a smoother overall experience. I agree. I like those changes. Boss node tuning. So we wanted to make the boss a bit more forgiving, a bit less aggressive with their ramping. We also wanted to even out the missions to make them feel more consistent. So influence nodes, timer to gain effects increased from 20 seconds to 25. Puncture, pierce lowered from 20% to 5%. That's really big. Puncture, stun immunity change, minus 1%. Strength's fury reduced from 100% attack to 75. Dire's protection reduced from 60% to 30%. Yeah, the puncture was pretty nasty. Thanos' strength. This is probably the boss that got the most complaints. So they changed it from an intercept mission to a strike with a light attack while the defender's not stunned. Block mission changed to knock down the opponent. So this was a really big one that people wanted to change. They did not like the block missions, so they went ahead and changed it to knock down the opponent. Boss boost HP threshold increased from 10% to 12%. Cool. That's not too big of a change, I don't think. But anyways, roll boost tuning. Roll force now grants all attacks true damage. Just some numerical stuff. We want to even out the roll boost, some more forgiving. This won't suddenly make everyone do as much damage as Iron Man with critical armor, or let you make clips with Hulkbuster like our resident expert Karate Mike, but it will give the weakest performers some needed extra power. Overall, we're happy with how raids have gone so far. Best of luck in future raids. Okay, cool. These are all really solid changes. I actually I'm really happy they made these changes, especially the Thanos mission, the puncture nerf, the pierce nerf, and the revive change. I think are probably some of the biggest, and also the link notes to Ultron being the first fight. Because if that was the case last time, my team probably could have gone in there and taken care of Ultron. We had so much extra time, but we just couldn't because no one else had finished their lanes, their last couple fights. So it just never got done. But that's a great change. So anyways, I'm going to timestamp this video because it ended up being longer and have way more different like things going on in it than I anticipated. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about the changes, what you thought about the rewards, and what you thought about my thoughts. So yeah, that's it for this video. Y'all take care.